Okay, a quick word on insurance. It generally works third party, fire and theft, and fully comprehensive. Back in the olden days, we used to go into an actual physical shop to buy insurance. They would go up in price. Third party cheapest, third party fire and theft, and then most expensive fully comprehensive. This is not necessarily the case. Now, I got a third party quote for £135 just for this year's sake of it, because I was bored. I had to get myself another quote, and the only thing that I changed was third party fire and theft, which should have cost me more. It actually cost me £30 less. And of course, I went back and did it again today, and it was £10 more. Anyway, I got my insurance. The first thing you want to do when you get your insurance, a lot of the time they won't let you do it online, especially if you're dealing with it. Hastings Direct is not an insurance company. They are an insurance broker. This means they are acting as a third-party intermediary. They're not actually doing your insurance. It could be Allianz or Ace or fucking Mr. Istanbul in wherever the fuck he is. First thing you want to do, if you get the option to go online and do it online. If not, do it over the phone. The phone calls they charge you, 0300 is a local phone call. Oh, but to change your policy or to cancel it, it's a different phone number, 0333, which is a national charge to call. So instead of the same price as calling Mr. Bob down the road, you're calling Mr. Bob at the other end of the country. You can bitch about this and use the free phone number that they give you to first ring up about your quotes, and then bitch at them, and they'll transfer you without charging you for the call. Or if you can go online and do it, for some reason everything's looking really dark. If you go into your settings for your account, turns out the cheapest one is actually the same one I had before, same company. I didn't renew the thing or change my policy for the simple reason it would have meant a phone call to India. I don't care if it is an 0333 number, that still means I'm going to be charged 20p a minute on my landline, because I've got a landline, to make the call. The call could take me 10 minutes. So that's £5 to make the phone call, just to change my policy. Now, as I've only got 2 weeks left on a £100 policy, that means it would cost me more in phone call than it would to just let the policy run out or to try and cancel it. Now, what I do with mine, go to settings, scroll down, select your policy, whichever one it is. These are my two policies here. Click on either postal or online. That's how you receive your information. Now, this is what you got to look at, where it says your automatic renewal, because they will automatically renew your policy. This is illegal for them to do it. And they put it in the print, and that's a get out of jail free card. Because they're telling you they're going to do it anyway. They don't have to. If they do automatically, you don't have to pay. The problem is that most of us, pretty much all of us, use our card details to actually pay for it. You don't have a lot of choice. Pretty much all the time you have to use your debit card or credit card to pay for it. This means they've got your details and they just automatically reuse them. So what you want to do is actually deselect your automatic renewal. So it says here, policy, I want my policy to renew automatically. Click, I don't want it to. They'll try to get you, a bit like when you quit Facebook or shut down your Facebook account, they'll try and trick you into not doing it. And they'll ask you a question like, are you doing this because you don't feel safe online or because you think you can get charged more? If you click on that, it will say, okay then, we understand your reasons and this is the reason why it won't happen. Then you click confirm. You think you're confirming you're changing your policy to not renew automatically. What you're actually doing is confirming you agree with them and it will renew automatically anyway. So make sure you check. Reload the bloody page. If you can let me. Redo the page. And reload the page in your settings. This way you can actually confirm that it has changed. I don't want my policy to renew automatically. This way, in a year's time, You won't get £100 or £1,000 if they decide to change their policy, taken out of your account without your consent. It's all about having control over your own money. That's the reason I do it. Plus, if you don't automatically renew, there's a good chance you'll get a cheaper quote the next year. If you don't have it automatic, if you do have it automatic, you don't get a choice.